Yes, this is Media Center Ukraine at Ukrinform. It is 154th day of the full-scale invasion of the Russian Federation. And right now let us discuss the situation in Odesa region with Serhii Bratchuk, the speaker of the military governor of Odesa region. Glory to Ukraine, glory to the heroes. Can you tell us, please, about the recent day in Odesa region and also the consequences on the occupiers' attack on the Toka? First thing I'd like to mention that as of today, fortunately, we did not have today any air raids. We did not even hear the signals, unlike in the previous days where there was attack in Belgorod-Dnestrovsky district and Odessa district. There were considerable destructions that were the result of the cruise missiles of the Soviet time, X-22 and X-59. The destructions were considerable. 5 residential buildings were destroyed in Belgorod-Dnestrovsky district. There was attack on the recreation area where 15 resorts were destroyed, and also 80 locations that were used for selling goods during the recreation season. Fortunately, this year the recreation season is not really happening, so people were not there, and the employees of those locations fortunately were hiding in the bomb shelters. This saved their lives. There is only one man who was injured and he got the treatment. The person decided not to be hospitalized. The destructions are quite considerable, and also one of the recreation centers in Odessa district has been destroyed. So the prosecutor's office is already investigating the case. The information is filed in the registry. So this was a mass attack. 13 missiles in the beginning, Su-30 and Su-35, and then there were 10 strategic aircrafts of the Russian aviation that have used 8 cruise missiles that I have mentioned before. Sergei, recently there were agreements concerning safe exports of the Ukrainian grain arranged with the other countries. Are there any preparations? Yes, in just a couple of hours ago I spoke to the specialists. They are defining safe routes for the grain transportation. The hydrographers and other specialists are taking part in defining the routes for the civilian ships transporting our grain to the ports abroad to travel safely, and also that there are both civilian and military specialists involved. The ships will be moving in groups, and they will be led by a special ship. A special ship once the routes are defined. Hopefully over the nearest days we are going to see the first ship with the Ukrainian grain travel into its destination port. Yeah, so we also hope this can happen soon. Also, quite recently we heard that in Odessa there is a volunteer team that will be working with the consequences of the explosions and air raids. Yes, this initiative has been there since the first days of the full-scale invasion. The volunteers right now are taking part in the support of the Mykolaiv city, because the potable water is being sent there from Odesa, and also some humanitarian aid. And as for Odesa region, there are people who are ready to support with removal of debris. We understand that there can be destructions, and so people are establishing these teams that will be traveling to the places of possible destructions. There are, of course, the units of the State Emergency Service, which will be going there first, but also there will be right now officially engaged volunteers. So everyone who wants to take part can provide their proposals for the participation in this volunteer units and join this honorable mission. We know that Odesa has become a city that's hosting lots of people relocated from Mykolaiv, maybe from Kherson. What is the humanitarian situation? Indeed, we have mostly IDPs from Kherson and Mykolaiv regions. The humanitarian situation is under control, and it's not only Greece that has everything provided. Odesa region has everything there too. So we have everything available for those who were forced to leave their homes and stay with us. There are social support packages available, but we are also trying to provide jobs to people. And not always are these jobs well paid, but at least a person can do some job, use some skills, and thus provide for the needs of their family. So it's one of the priorities for us, not just having the person stay there, wait until the end of the atrocities, but also for the person to join this defense, because it's everyone who is joining the fight, not only those who are at the front line, but also those in the rear, those supporting the infrastructure in the cities. In some territorial communities, there are specialists, let's say in the field of healthcare, with some rare skills, and we now have specialists with the skills we never had in our region. So there are advantages from people coming here, but hopefully their homes are liberated and they are able to come back home at some point. So what are the numbers of IDPs in Odesa region in your assessment? Over this time, I mean since February 24th, we are seeing the numbers over 90,000 people. There are also some differences between these people. So the majority of these people are in southern districts of our region. In northern ones, slightly fewer, but in every community we can see those people. They are provided with accommodations and living conditions, and also since the 1st of September, the children will have opportunity to study. Your questions, please. We have no questions in this studio. Thank you for speaking with us. This was Serhii Bratchuk, the speaker of